let's pull the trigger on another round. Well, it's beer season in my neck of the woods. Well, they go down easy and they sure taste good. Beer season, everybody's here. There ain't no limit and it's open all year. You can go out in the woods alone, shiver, shaking tooth to bone. Probably catch your death of cold. I'll be sitting right back here. Well, there ain't no limit and it's open all year.
So I'm Justin.
And I'm Austin.
And welcome to the channel. We're just starting off. We're doing it's like a veteran inspired hunt and talk, hunt and show, public lands.
For poor people.
Yes, hunting for poor people.
Yeah, we're crusty old vets and have families and kids and whatnot. So we're going to show you that you can be successful on public land without all the cool guy stuff. And hopefully this helps.
Yes, and you can do it while you're broke.
Yeah.
We're not hiking like 20 miles in there for an elk like Steve Renault.
Yeah.
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 I hunt for the truck.
No.
Like the rest of the Montana.
I'm a firm believer if you can't drive to it, don't shoot it.
Yes, you can't get it back to the road
Yep.
and with minimal effort.
Yes.
There's no quartering it up and packing it out one backpack at a time over 5 days. I can buy a lot of beef for that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of beef.
Yeah, and it's not worth the wear and tear on our bodies.
They're already wore out.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd probably break.
Yeah, I know. The thought of that, hiking up something with my knees right now, is probably it's painful. Like, they hurt just thinking about it.
I get the kids to bed.
Yeah.
And then I stand up, and everything crackles and pops, and they've woken back up, and like, what was that? I was like, that was me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Why does that do that? Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's easier to tell people what's right than what's wrong.
Exactly.
I had the one gal, she's like, well, I had a vet tell me that sometimes it's easier just to have you list what doesn't hurt rather what does.
Indeed. Well,
Speaking of hurting, I have a 12-pound rifle that I like to hunt with.
yes.
And it is, what did your dad say? It's heavier than the deer?
It's heavier than the deer, yeah.
I traded off. Your dad was carrying this. I was helping drag the deer, and he's like, "Geez, the rifle's heavier than the deer." Mm-hmm. It's not light, but it's a 6.5 Creedmoor, AR-10 platform. I like the AR-10 because I was used to the AR-15 platform, and it was just second nature to me.
Right.
And I like the looks that the old crusty hunters give me with their super light Tikas, and I walk out with that, and they give you that side eye, like, "What are you doing, going to war?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no, not today.
Yeah. Not today, but you never know.
I like the 6.5 Creedmoor because I had the 7 mag, and it was just no fun to shoot.
Right.
You couldn't go shoot prairie dogs with it.
Right.
This I can go shoot prairie dogs all year round and enjoy it, and then be really good when it comes to hunting season.
That's true, because then you're just putting all that trigger time in on your gun. And I think
Yeah.
that's probably like one of the biggest things, because I know I'm guilty of it too, even with this one, and that is, I zero it, I don't spend a lot of trigger time on it, because I'm poor, ammo's expensive. The stuff I shoot, I can't find down here. I have to order on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they don't have the 140 grain SST that I like. I can find 130s. I can find 150s. I want 140.
And I think that's a big mistake a lot of hunters make is they buy a dozen different weights of ammo instead of just buying one weight and sticking to it. Because every time you change your ammo, your zero changes.
Yep.
That might not make a difference if you're in 100-yard or 50-yard undergrowth. But
Yep.
you go to
Exactly.
shoot 400 or 500 yards, that's a minute of elk that you're missing.
Right. If you're hunting the East Coast and your farthest shot's like $150, yeah, it doesn't.
You never
it
even
doesn't
notice.
matter. Yeah. But out here, I mean, with this gun, I took the bull that's up over there at 650, and I've been shooting the same ammo out of this gun for 9 years now, I think.
Yeah.
And I've
And
never.
you know exactly where it's going to be.
Yep.
Exactly what it's going to do.
If I get a bullet in it, it goes down.
Yeah.
And I know I'm happy with the bullets. I'm happy with the gun. So this is just a Savage 110. Came with the scope. I don't even think Nikon's in business anymore. But
Really?
I think they went out. This is it came with the scope. It's got the BDC reticle. It's just a 270. I think I bought this used, and it was $520. I
How many
think
years have you had it?
since 2015. Yeah, because the first year I hunted here with you, I had that old Remington Model 7, that 308, and I couldn't hit the broadside. No matter what I did, that gun, I could not get it to 0. So I bought this the next year, and that's when you, me, and your brother got that little I shot that little muley on that guy's land.
It was a good eating deer.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
Remember you cooked that up.
Yep.
It isn't light.
I mean, compared to mine, yeah. Every time I bitch about mine, I'm just like,
I saw some British deal where they did it's like called it's like their British like firearm exercises.
Oh.
Where they like start out here and then they bring it around like holy smokes.
You're gonna tear your shoulder again.
Maybe they'll fix it right that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so that ain't really like those British dudes have arm like no wonder they could probably do that better because they were all them like medieval archers and stuff.
Yeah. It's just genetic.
Yeah, it's genetic. They can do that with their shoulders. I should do that though. That'd be good exercise. But yeah, I don't know if my shoulder would like it.
Maybe start, with like the old rifle PT exercises, and then work up to the pistol. Portion.
Well, I said that they take the Enfields, and I watched a video on it. It was like the pike exercises or something, like just rifle PT, and like they would hold it out and they'd bring it forward, shoulder it, and they'd do that just over and over and over again. And there's another one where they would bring it up and just like basically ready ups with the bolt action rifles. And
that sounds awful.
From everything I read on the video I watched, they said it was absolutely awful.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. I don't want to do that. I don't even like rifle PT in the Army, let alone doing that on my off time.
When you're not getting paid to do it.
Yeah, when I'm not getting paid, or when I have to. I mean, yeah, I might have gotten paid to do it, but I still didn't want to do it then. If I'd been given the option of not getting paid and not doing it, I probably would have picked that too. So.
The other thing I really like about the AR-10 is when it gets winter, like in the summertime, I can pull the stock out, and then when I get all that extra clothing, you can adjust it for how much clothing you're wearing.
Yeah. Well, I know you like to hunt in jeans and a flannel, but
it worked good for me last year.
It did.
I usually like the camo, but last year I was like, I'm just too lazy to dig it out, and I just like jeans and a flannel today. And
he was the only one that shot it out.
Yeah, I know.
That was just luck, though.
Yeah.
That shot was 100% luck. I can't even say it was skill.
Yeah.
I had butt and head, and Aaron was over there. I'm like, oh, maybe he'll be able to get on elk too, and like that cow looked at me. He's like, nope, ain't gonna happen. So I I ain't gonna let it get away. Like I don't want to shoot it right up the butthole because that'd be a really big mess. I aimed at the side of it, and somehow walking up, I'm like, oh, I got shot the shit out of this. It's gonna be a mess. But it went in under the skin, between the skin and the ribs, all the way up to the shoulder blade, and then turned in at the shoulder blade.
Must have just hit
It deflected off the shoulder blade. Never ruined any shoulder meat. And never ruined any meat on it. Luckiest shot I've ever made.
Nice. Yeah. But so what kind of scope do you have on there?
This is the Trijicon 3-9.
Okay.
I like it, but it's not quite enough scope.
Yeah.
At 300 yards, a mule deer is a little small.
Yep.
I want about a 15. 3 to 15, somewhere in there, I think would be perfect.
Yeah. This one's a 3x9 too,
Yeah.
and by 40, and I want more too. And I have an extra scope, I couldn't put it on, but this one's also not failed me. Like this gun I call the meat getter because this combo has been such an award-winning combo for me that I'm hesitant to change it up.
That's my problem too, is I've probably killed 3-4 elk, same number of deer with it.
Yeah.
They've all died really good, except that one elk.
Well, that was not expected.
No. So, welcome to the channel.
Yeah.
We're planning to do lots more gear reviews, and then hunting videos are going to show up here pretty quick.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna take
Elk season, elk camp.
Mm-hmm. Anything else in between? Got pheasants and
Pheasants.
duck.
Duck.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get back into duck.
Yeah, me too. I did not. I blew it off the past couple of years, and I want to do it.
I think Hunter would like that. I think Riley's getting out of the age where she might.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I can call. So.
Yeah.
I am a good duck caller.
Yes.
So I've not to toot my own horn, so, not like a world champion, but
good enough.
Good enough. They will come in. I'll get their attention. Yeah. I got different calls for different things. I got lanyards and all that, but for deer and elk, these are our babies. So
yes, we'll do shotguns another day.
Yeah, for sure. Because I've got quite the selection.
Because we still have to go to work.
I know. So
yeah, round one.
Good to go.
Stick around for more.
All right.